Hello guys and welcome back to Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright is attorney. Gosh, I tried really hard. Which one's this one? This one. Okay. And we are in the trial still? Oh, we're out of the trial. October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. I don't know where we are, so... Also, if you can't hear, my voice sucks. So I apologize. Also, if you hear some talking in the background, I'm sorry. But, I ran out of time. Because I just took a week-long vacation, but didn't have anything planned because this setup is completely new, even though you basically can't see that. So it's fun. There's a wall here now, instead of just nothingness, there's a wall here. But that's... Mr. Wright. Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh. She looks even unhappier. Yeah, she does. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Maybe that's why I feel particularly close to him. There's no time for dead people jokes, please. Okay. Yep, because this is what we've gone to. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless, just like every other time. Yet if Mr. Powers is found truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. That why do you look unhappy? Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix. Today. It's that, or this trial. This isn't going to be easy. I would argue that other trials are harder. For example, the Zappy one that's coming up. 10 a.m. courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Weedle Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Ms. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present in the studio. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Definitely nothing. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. Prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Blech. Or the director. Yuck. Okay. Will the witness state his name and profession? I forgot his name. How rude can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai. Noob. Raffle. That's. This is Salmonella. I'm the director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events today. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She isn't waste any time putting on the pressure. How unfortunate. Day of the murder. I don't really have a voice for you. I'm sorry. I was at the studios around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. You did have lunch. That's about it. Time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30. According to your testimony, you were on the meeting at the time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. So, 2 things. I forgot a lot, and also... No, not that. What do I have? The autopsy report that says pierced through the chest by a spear, dragging one leg. The guide map, the murder weapon. Broken shaft mended with duct tape. Sleeping pills. Block the path. I don't have it! No! Okay. No. Okay, cool. So it doesn't really matter. No the fuck you didn't. This. Press. So in the end, you didn't get deep. Yeah, no steak at least. Could you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix? Yeah. Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. What did you want? When I went to Studio 2 trailer, I saw something on the table there. Yes! There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates the ones used in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspect as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took one break during the meeting. I wolfed it down then. Ugh. Mental image I will carry with me to my grave, unfortunately. Wait a second. If they took a break in the meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. Also, there's no bone left. So just... press. You didn't take a single break? Well... Yeah, not one. What are you spending so much about, I wonder? Yeah, you have an idea with Phoenix. Press harder. You dum-dum. Wait a second. Mr. Manelli, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court you ate a T-bone steak during a break? Oops. Raffle. Well... Mr. Manella, what's this all about? Well, yes, I guess. We did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness addressed by the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. My voice couldn't shift that well. Uh-oh. It's worth us laughing. The break. Yeah. Fue? We took a break. Bravo. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. I hate you for that. Not enough time for someone to say, commit a murder in Studio 1. Lol. That's only just enough time to eat T-bone steak if you ask me. Steams. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just... It wouldn't. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. So... I would argue... that... this is wrong. Why is that? What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on the table. Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. But I doubt D. Vasquez would do. Just so we're aware. Well, Phoenix, that testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out of. All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Oh, great. Is that all? What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 to 2:45. 2:30. That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. Guess it's possible time-wise. Das. Hi, Edgeworth. We're just gonna press on everything. I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast. Well, I was facing cold, slightly too deboned steak. Even I have to take my time eating that kind of food. Well, Phoenix? So that means I have to press something. Check. Okay. So I think I'm presenting it. I think I'm presenting this here. No. Let's. Well, I'm sorry. What the heck am I supposed to present here? Also, he's dragging his leg at 2. Not 2:30. $2:15 and 4. I don't know. Can I just... Let's see what she does if I just continue to go through it. Nope. I don't. It's possible time-wise, but that's not helpful. Oh, this. Press this again. I think. There we go. Hello, Edgeworth. Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with the murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright. Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright. Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? Sure. If I agree to let everyone in the trailer off the hook when the trial is over, Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. I suppose you might say that. Alright, I've got the judge thinking now. Test, test, test. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. The court record? Surely you knew from 2:15 to 4 the path was blocked. Mr. Monkey's head had fallen across the path. Yeah, I did read that. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from the scene of the crime was blocked. The fall of Mr. Monkey's head barred the way. Actually, Mr. Monkey, but that's right, that's the point. Somehow, I feel I have no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from stand. What? It's over? I tried. Very well. Court's opinion in the case as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to the case. False. Furthermore, with regard to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. I'm fairly sure also false. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we do indeed have a decisive evidence. A witness. The child. Because I can do a child voice right now. My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order. I will have order. I see. Court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Not doing too well with this case. That's... What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in the trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia? Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Ouch. Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a child before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. People in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. Okay. What about someone else going to Studio 1's trailer? I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? Kinda seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Do a test and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. You. Thanks. I'm actually able to do that now. Okay, Phoenix. Last one's for the kids. Let's do it. Well, bullying a kid on the stand. Yep. But this one's for the kids. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, this is a murder case. We worry that the defendant might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. S.C. Edgeworth is taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. Prosecution calls Cody Atkins to the stand. Hi, child. Your Honor, perhaps we could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Donuts. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? That's... Witness! What? Just 'cause you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Atkins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness. Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in the courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special commission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had a bargain terms with the kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. Very well, Cody. Please testify the court about what you saw on the day of the incident. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost in the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the big guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been a shot, I tell ya. Anyway, couldn't get in the studio, so I went home. False and false. Lovely. 2 falses in one sentence. Or in one statement. But be gentle. Remember you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. That is very true. I know what I'm gonna press. Come on. Why didn't you have your camera? If you had your camera. You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? Guessing killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Present. You always carry it. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you just say you always just bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? The fuck is that face? Cody, shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Of course. Okay. Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, was I putting on the pressure too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel are you to terrorize a poor child so? I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody. What? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that? Actually, yes. So you did have your camera, and you did use the camera. Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Yeah, I have my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! And then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. Samurai rules. Is that all? That was brief. Just write your cross-examination. I know what I want to do. Well, I want to press 2 things, and then press this. So you're watching this Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. No, I hit the wrong button. Sorry. So the bad guy attacked him first. Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. It's too busy watching Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? Yeah. This one. Damn it! Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How do you do it? Wait, samurai kick, samurai punch, samurai chop, slap. Something like that. Still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Cody. Oh, Philly. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated quite clearly what he saw. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this, Cody. You may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order, order. Mr. Wright, how could this be? How can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix. Believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. I know the reason. I just don't know how to get there. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained this young boy's a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't you watch the climax of the fight? He couldn't watch it. He was watching something else. I know where I'm supposed to be going with this, but I don't know which. It's because he died. It's because he got hit. It's because the Steel Samurai lost. But is that because he couldn't watch it, or because he was watching something else? He couldn't watch it. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Dang it! No! No! I'm sorry! Dang it! Okay, cool. He was watching something else. He missed the climax of the fight because he was... Oh, wait, I understand. No. I'm just gonna click through this. I do. I need to present the book. He did. Dang it! Oh my gosh, thank goodness they're not being mad at me for this. Is it because he's still learning how to use the camera? Gosh, I know where I'm going with this. Present? Yes, there we go. Gosh, that was the most painful experience. It's not even getting to the point. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else in the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there's no way you could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. That was because you wanted to take a picture. That having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? No, he did not. Yeah. Well, Phoenix, bet you anything you saw you more than that. Have him testify again. Right. He means business. Your Honor, defense would like to request that Cody Atkins testify once more. Very well, Cody. Could you please tell us about your camera and why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. He's like... Oh my gosh. What, 7 in this? 7 or 8? Yeah, you're right, Pops. Steel Samurai had just escaped the clutches from a villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened, yup. Reminds me of a different character. Anything strange? I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyways. There is... Okay. When the lens opened, what did you see? One person on this town, Steel Samurai, on the ground. I don't think that's all that happened. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got the lens over. Not even one? Nope. You would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here. Cody. Listen up, Cody Atkins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye? How'd you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Atkins. That's one of my powers. Wow. This feels crazy. Yeah, I took a picture. Also, my throat's getting worse. This is great. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this. Pause. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? I know. There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, find out what this kid's all about. Oh my gosh! Present! You would have kept one. There we go. Gosh. Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got 'em all. Never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. Or Samurai Scrapbook. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Atkins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai won. I see. Did you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? For Steel Samurai just defeated his adversary. I certainly would expect to see a picture in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. Dots. Did you finally figure it out? I've known. Because this is one of the things that I do remember from watching this. No way. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what the truth is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes, I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Okay. I just hit that button accidentally. What were the known pictures of the album on the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The Steel Samurai didn't win. Can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. Bad guy defeated the samurai. No way! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. Same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order, I will have order. Lord. Cody, is this true? What'd you see? Tell the court what you saw. You made a child cry. Cody, that day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose the fight, right? Okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. This poor child cry, Phoenix. Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Pause. I need profiles. Jack who? Profile. No. There was no victim. No, Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer. He was the victim. You see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order. So, Steel Samurai in this photograph. You are saying the man in the costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew Mr. Willpower's foot injury. But wait, had Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is gonna be bad. Oh my god. Stop. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He already got in studio before I got back to the guard station. That was awful. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of them. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room, and he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get. And yet the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So is a different person in a suit. Pops. Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, I put it on my digital camera. What? Show us. Quick. No, wait, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Here. This is it. That's not helpful. Well, looking at this, it's a little hard to say. Afraid that it could be anyone in the costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. Wait, Phoenix. Yeah? What? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence we need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in the photo. Finding inconsistency. I think it's the 2 alpha. Sorry. Okay, we're not gonna mess around this time. There we go. I think it's the 2. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. I'm gonna draw your attention to the number on that gate. The number? Ah, yes, well, it's a little hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly, not a 1, Your Honor. Ah, I believe Miss Edgeworth seems what I'm getting at, but that's impossible. Eh? What's this all about? Please explain so I may be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use a studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what have we seen in the photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not stay 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Stop. Here, at Studio 2. I see, that would explain the 2 on the gate of the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer is there. As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now on the day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During the break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Ouch. Order. Defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person the security guard Miss Oldbag was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer was the victim, not the murderer. Why would he steal a samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? What? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Red? How that they're so surprised. Suddenly I'm less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof. These sleeping pills. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in this employee area. Same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate, I think. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? Defendant Mr. Powers spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Mr. Powers. I think I messed up one of those. Wait a minute. Bottle does raise some suspicion, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle! An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I'm going to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should be on the bottle. Suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of this bottle. Court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Atkins's testimony has revealed new possibilities in the case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. Steel Samurai, seen by Miss Oldbag, may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. Scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. Those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following questions. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? And who killed him? And why? Find the answers to me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. Trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Whew, that was a close one. We were saved by a hair, and that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Huh. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. This sounds great, y'all. Dead? Of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't. Now, Mr. Powers. We have to go make our final investigation, but I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right. Thanks. Yay! To be continued! So, thank you all for watching this episode. I'm sorry if there has been an accidental pause in between the two. I didn't mean for there to be, but I was not prepared. Because I was setting up everything and my room was a complete and utter disaster. But hopefully you all enjoyed. Hopefully you all will continue on sticking with the series. And let me know what you all like, what you all don't, and what you all would like to see. We also got a couple more voices that are coming up soon, so let me know if you have a specific recommendation for any of those. So if you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys! Yeah.